Hello, everyone. I am so glad you've joined me today. I obviously, when I go live, it goes back a little bit, so I have to remember that. I don't know how many viewers I have. I have this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. Okay, I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. It's partly cloudy down here, but we do have some blue skies. Supposed to be nice, so we'll see what today brings. I know it's going to get chilly later this weekend with some rain, so we'll see. I have a fun card for you today. I decided to play with the Seaside Bay suite, I guess you would call it. That is the bundle tutorial that I have available this month. Now, you can get that tutorial two ways. You can get it by placing a qualifying order, which is $35 in my online store, or you can purchase it for $15. When the video is over, I will put all the information in there. I try to do that ahead of time, but it doesn't always work. Let's see. What else is the tutorial contains eight tutorials. The bundle tutorial has 8 tutorials in it, and it's by 8 different ladies. So you get to see a variety of ideas. It's not just me. So I think that's good, because then you get to see ideas from other people. And this one was a fun one to play with. There's some fabulous cards in this tutorial, such a variety. Some ladies are a little bit more, have more going on their cards, and others are clean and simple. So it'll appeal to anyone. And all you have to have is the stamp set, the dies, which is a bundle, the pattern paper, and a lot of us used the gems that come with it, these pearls. They are actually called flat adhesive back pearls, which are kind of fun because they don't have a lot of dimension to them, so it's not going to cost more to mail them. You don't have to worry about that. And I love the colors in it. It's almost like the mother of pearl, you know, the inside of shells, the mother of pearl. It's almost that color, which I love. They don't photograph well. They come off as being a weird color, but they don't on your card when you see them in real life. They are very, very pretty. So let's see, what else is going on? I am busy. I've been playing with my next class, which would be in March, because February's is already closed. Registration for it is closed. I do my registration the last 2 weeks of the month before and close it out, because there's product involved and I need to order it. And I have people who take it online, so I've got to get them their stuff before the class. In fact, my kits are going out today for the ladies online. Excuse me. Now, the ladies online that do it are usually take the advanced class. I have 3 different levels of classes. Excuse me again. All this cold is now moving around. I have a beginner's class for those who want to learn how to stamp. I have a beginner's plus class for those who have a little bit of skills but want to kind of beef up, so to speak, their cards. And then I have an advanced class, and the advanced class usually involves 2 fancy folds and a little bit more involved into the cards. I have a number of ladies who take it locally and a number of ladies who take it online. So if you think that's something that you might be interested in, after the video, not now, after the video, I'll put the link to my blog, and on there at the top, there's a drop-down menu that says classes. I am also starting a new venture with Amanda tomorrow, and it is Throwback Thursday. And what we're doing is we're using retired product. Most of the time it's the pattern paper with current product to create a card. And we're going to do it every Thursday. See how it goes. It's, I will link to her YouTube channel and I will link to mine. This is only on YouTube. You won't find it anywhere else. I will probably share it in my Facebook page and group. So if you're in there, you can see it there. We also have decided to do 5 kits for each card. That's all we have because with our paper that we have left, we can only do 5 kits. So the kits are going to be $5 each. That includes shipping, and it's the card stock, embellishments if there's any, all the layers, like I used vellum on mine that's embossed. It will be embossed for you and included in your kit. There is no stamping, so you'd have to have your own stamp. But we are also going to tell you other supplies that you may have that you could use, like another stamp set. I used a retired stamp set this time. My current products were vellum, my ribbon, which is a fun ribbon treatment, and something else was current that I use. Vellum, oh, tags. I use the tailored tags, guys. So be looking for that tomorrow. It will go live here on my channel. Like I said, I'll link to Amanda, and then I'll list things you can use. Like the stamp set I use is retired, but I will link us or tell you another stamp set and give you the link for one that you could use that you may already have, or shop your stash and go find something that you have that's retired to use it. So you'll get 2 cards. Now, there won't be envelopes in this. We are trying to do this to keep the cost down. And the only way to do that is to keep the weight down. So no envelopes, but they're all the A2 size, which most of us have envelopes for anyway. So be looking for that. And there will be a link for you to click on and to order your kit. 5 kits only, so don't wait. Once you see my video, order your kit if you want it. All right, let's get started so that we can have some fun with lunchtime cards with Robbie. So give me a minute. I'm going to pull over my camera and kind of straighten it before I pin it. Okay, and okay, so there it is. Now, as I said, I'm using Seaside Bay. All right, this is the stamp set in it, and I've played with it a little bit. This will be my class in, is it April? Yes, April, because I'm using the sweet citrus for March. I thought it would be fun to have some move to the spring and summer type things. So Seaside Bay is my stamp set for today. And I'm also using the dies, and I'm using the crab die. I use these shell dies, and I use the die for the birds. And I have a couple of ideas to show you. So there's that. And here's that gorgeous designer series paper. It's got gold foiling, and there's also foiling on this one that's not gold. Well, I found out there's foiling on this one. This is pearl foiling. So this has gold and pearl foiling, which I didn't know. And the colors in this paper are Balmy Blue, Coastal Cabana, Mint Macaron, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Sahara Sand. And there's so many papers in this, it's 6x6, that I had to put some of them on the back. So there it is, some cute papers. Love to play with it. All right, if you're here, make sure you say hello. So I'm going to get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my layers. All right. I am starting with a piece of Pool Party, and this is the paper I'm going to use. and I cut my pool party 4 by 5 1/4. This is 3 7/8 by 2. Mine is actually 2 5/8. I cut this before thinking about it. You can very easily make this 3 inches and then you can do 2 cards, but that's okay. It's one of those things. All right, so I'm going to add that to my card base. Well, it's not my base, it's my layer. And use my glue. I keep forgetting to clean this out. There. Squeeze a bunch out. When I haven't used this in a while, I get glue down in here that kind of, excuse me, darn. It gets thick, so it doesn't want to come out. So I have to soak it in hot water and it releases and comes out. All right, so there's that. This is a piece of gold foil. Since it has the gold foil in it, I'm mimicking it. And I'm going to add that. All right, it's flowing a little better now. To the top of this. And it's going to go all the way across the paper. Now, I did a big mistake. You do not want to get glue on your foil. It does not come off. And it's not going to be a live, it'll be a video. And I think it's at 8 o'clock. I'd have to go back and check. I think Amanda and I both said 8 o'clock. So it will be a video that you can watch and it will be on my channel. So we have our layer done. Thanks for asking. I hope you will check it out. All right. Okay. And this is going to go on the front of my card. I debated whether to make this white and pool party as my layer, but I went this way because I thought it would look better. All right. So I'm going to add this in here. Oh, you're quite welcome, Anne. Where are you located, Anne? I know you've watched my videos on my YouTube, on my Facebook channels, but I was just wondering where you were from. All right, so I've got my base ready to go. I'm going to set that aside and I can go all the way up there. And now I'm going to do my images. And I said I was going to do that crab. Well, when I did the crab, I decided to do some playing and I thought I would share it with you. All right. I thought I would use the colors that are in there, pool party and mint macaron. This is what it looks like. There's really not a lot of difference in here. So I didn't want that one. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. All right. Then I decided to do petal pink with Sahara sand. I didn't like that one. So then I did petal pink with mint macaron, I think it is. Oh, you're here in New Bern. Oh, great. Do you come to my classes? Oh my gosh, that would be a riot if you do. And I don't recognize you. I don't usually see people from my classes other than my neighbors on here. And I didn't like that one. So I'm going back to, oh my goodness, and I got ink on there. So I'm going to have to see if I can work around it. So what I decided to do was use pool party. And this is the one I showed you. So it really doesn't matter. Whoops, pool party. And then mint macaron. And I just did around the edges. All right. I thought I had done 3 and I didn't like it, but maybe I didn't do 3. All right. All right. It doesn't matter about this one because I've got one that I've done and cut out. And see, you can see just a little bit of difference. Oh, great. I can't wait to see you next Thursday. Great. You can see a little bit of difference. So through the magic of television, I did this one and cut it out. Now the green on here is not as vivid as this one, as you can see. So I really added more green. So keep that in mind. The next thing I wanted was the birds. And I got to thinking, well, I kind of want my birds to have a little bit of interest also. All right, so where are my birds? I don't see my birds here. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're right there. They are right in front of me. Jeez. All right. All right, I inked it up with Sahara sand. And then to give it some more interest, I took my soft suede marker and I colored the tops of my birds. Now you can do this if you have a light color and color with a dark. You do not want to use a dark color and color it with a light marker. It will not work. And it just gives a little tiny bit of interest. And I did that with these, and I'm missing one. So I'm going to take and cut this out real quick. This one to me looks better because it's got a little bit more, but I don't know what happened to my other one. I had it sitting here. So with this die, I'm going to put it on, get it lined up. And what you want to do is you want to get it lined up. Okay, like so, and I've got it, and I'm going to take a piece of painter's tape, put it on here, and I'm going to cut this out real quick. And I'm cutting all my pieces first. I like to do that. Okay. Oh yeah, I love this set. It is so much fun. Okay, so I've got my birds cut out. All right, so there's my birds, there's my crab, and then some shells. And this, I cut out 4, I didn't know how many I would need. This die has indentations, so it gives you some interest in this. So now let's put our card together. I'm going to start with my crab, and I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. If I can find them here, there they are. I went looking for a container to keep my tape and dimensionals and all in. I didn't find one, so I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to be going to IKEA at the end of the month, and I may find something there. So I'm going to put dimensionals on here. And I'm just going to set him on there. I'm not going to put it on yet. And the reason being is I want to put my shells in and around. So I'm going to add some glue to this one. And I'll put it there. And I'll put another one here. Right. And these I'm going to put on with dimensionals to add some more interest. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of my birds. And I cut my dimensionals in half so that they fit on there. I cut them in half for everything anyway. Half a dimensional works just as good as a whole one. All right, now I've got to use my pokey tool. If you don't have a pokey tool, we have a pick your tool that has a pokey end to it. Right there. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one on because then I can see where to put my other pieces. I'm going to put this in here. So, oops. I'm going to put this one here, but I'm going to tuck it under this one here, and I'm going to tuck it under. So I have that. And now for my birds, I'm going to kind of scatter them down on the bottom. That one didn't come off. Get it off. So it looks like they're running across some pink sand. All right, so there's that. Now to finish it off, I'm going to add some of these pearls. I love these pearls. I'd love to see them carry over into the new catalog, but I never know. All right, so I'm going to add a big one and a couple of little ones. And I use my pokey tool for that also. You take your pick tool, has a putty end. All right, I think I need some more. I'm going to use one down here and one more, just to kind of pull your eye across the card. And there it is, a fun card made with products from the By the Bay suite, and perfect to send to someone for any occasion. I dropped my paper, picked it up. So I hope you enjoyed today's card. As you see, it didn't take me very long, but I did some prep work ahead of time. I try to do my prep work. Let me pick it up so you can get a better look. I try to do prep work ahead of time because I know most of you only have, thanks, Barb. So do I. Thank you. I know most of you only have about a half hour for lunch, and that was my goal, is to do this during lunchtime. So people who are working and are on their lunch break have something to look at. And fun card. And like I said, I will put a link to all the supplies and everything afterwards. When this posts, I can go back in and edit it. And if you're interested, I'd love to have you order it from my online store. The link will be there. And the only thing extra that I use that's not in the suite is the gold foil. And if you have gold foil, I had some left over. So, you know, a fun card, easy to do, lots of different inks. I just love this paper with the gold foil. I'm really liking the gold foil. I'm not a gold girl either. I am a silver girl, but here lately, the gold has really gotten to me. All right, give me a minute, and I'm going to change my spotlight. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to get this out of my face. And I hope you enjoyed today's card. And the layout is perfect for anything. Use a different pattern paper and add flowers here. So, you know, there's lots of things you can do. This would be very, very pretty with the other celebration paper, the favored flowers, I think it is, and that stamp set with some flowers on it. You could use it for just about anything. So keep that in mind and use the layout. All right, ladies, I'm going to get ready. I have to get cutting and set up for my class tomorrow. It's my beginners coming. And I need to finish making my cards for next month's class. I need 2 more for my advanced class, and then they're all made. I like to show my ladies when they come what we're going to make next month so that they can see. So I would love to have you join me for a class, whether it be in person or online. You can find out about my classes on my website or my blog, and it'll be linked in the information section below. Have a great day, guys. And I will be live on my page on Facebook on Saturday. You're quite welcome, Anne. Bye.